what I'm on here for about is Queen Sheba.
Play that louder now, 'cause we don't get to hear that often. Say it louder.
I think you are very open-minded about a lot. I think you haven't had an opportunity to experience a conservative relationship. Hold on. And if and when you do, come back and talk to me. Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy.
The reason why Scorpios say shit to your face isn't just because we want to be honest and direct with you, or that we're heavily opinionated. Everybody is. Everyone around you has an opinion about what you say and what you do. The only difference is that they do it behind your back, and you may never hear it. We say it to your face so that we understand each other, so that we know where we stand. You're welcome.
All right. Let's get this party started right. Hey, let's get this party started quickly. Welcome, everybody. Pull up this morning. Welcome. Y'all, we doing something a little bit different in the palace. We are talking all things basketball wives. All things basketball wives, and we ain't never did that over here before. So if this is your first time, welcome to the palace, y'all. I am Queen Sheba. I got my mods standing behind me. They are the guards at the palace. They are armed, locked, and loaded at the gate, aka the Terror Squad. Yeah, I said it. Terror Squad, okay. Listen, let me name them one by one just in case you have never met them, and make sure you show them some love in the chat. We got my lead guard, Toot Latrice. Toot Latrice, welcome Toot Latrice. That's my moderator. All right. Yeah. We got Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is probably one of the most notorious mods out here in these YouTube streets. We got the Somali Queen all the way from Africa. Listen, Somali Queen. And last but not least, always keeping up the rear just in case shit get out of hand. Don't get it twisted. We got Daryl Long in the building. Yeah, we always got that masculine energy over here just in case he needs to back the ladies up. So welcome. And those are my mods, y'all. They take care of business in the chat. Yeah. And I trust them. So any shots that they call, any decisions that they make, I back them up. But we're pretty good over here. We're pretty good over here. Thank you, everybody. Beat and live on Twitter. Thank you, American Born. American Born, listen, she's a backup. She's live on Twitter, keeping it clean and pretty over there. Thank you for those of you that are on Twitter. Welcome to the palace, y'all. Let's get started. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, tell them, y'all, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Let's go. We're talking all things basketball wives today. And I ain't never did it before, so I hope I do a good job. And I just may, I don't know if y'all want to talk basketball wives. I just may open up the hotlines. I see a lot of new names and faces over here. Welcome. Listen, speak your piece. You ain't got to agree with me. I'm going to just give you a quick rundown of Basketball Wives Season 12, Episode 1. Now, I've always watched Basketball Wives, but Evelyn, let me tell you something. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Ain't no damn way. You still this focus on Jennifer after what, 10, 15 years? Sis, let it go. Let it go. Seriously. The infatuation is beyond me. It's given. She tried it. It's given. So it's given all that. And I just don't like that because I kind of feel like this. Well, I don't want to be too mean, so I ain't going to say that first. First of all, let me do positive over negative. Positive over negative. I like the fact. I see what you're doing, VH1. I like the fact that you're bringing in the daughters. I like Chantel. Chantel's a beautiful girl. I like the young blood on Basketball Wives. I love the young blood on Basketball Wives. We got Chantel. Bring it. We got, it'll be nice if Evelyn's daughter came on, right? Evelyn's daughter as a primary cast member. Who else we got? We got Brittany Renner. I like the young blood. Come on. I like the young blood. As long as you put the young blood where it belongs. We got Brittany Renner. Who else we got, y'all? We got a Hispanic girl that's gonna come in. Looks like later on in the season. I don't know her. We got Jackie. I love Jennifer. Jennifer, to me, is probably one of the only basketball wives that have aged very well. Still looking great. Come on, Chocolate. Come on, Jennifer. Looking damn good. We got Jennifer. We got Jackie. We got Evelyn. I'll wait. Oh, we got Ming Lee. Listen, I ain't trying to be funny. Okay. The one. Ming Lee. You see how I mean, no slight to Ming Lee. No slight to Ming Lee, but Ming Lee. Okay, Queen Shib, you said you're not gonna start. You know what? Y'all don't know me, and I don't know some of y'all, so I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off for now. But let's get into it. So they start the episode off with Jennifer and Christian, okay? And Jennifer says that she feels guilty for exposing him to all of this. And this is Basketball Wives. And now it comes with the price. I can feel that. I understand what she's talking about as it relates to the relationship and the loyalty between a husband and a wife. Is he a perfect guy? Absolutely not. Does he has a very questionable past? Absolutely. But what we not finna do, calm down, Queen Sheba. Okay. So everybody's digging up his past, right? It happens. It happens on child. You got people on YouTube. You got content creators doxing the hell out of content creators. So it's gonna happen, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I'm here to tell you. Just some people are just like that. They like to dig. They got that peep and Tom spirit. What do they call it? Voyeurism. Some people get off on that. Looking at shit they ain't supposed to be looking at shit that does not concern them. Unfortunately, I can understand her guilt. She feels like, damn, had I known it was going to be this bad, I would have just kept my little young nigga to myself. Rightfully so. Okay. Oh, yeah, rightfully so. So, anywho, if you think about it, now that I think about it, Jennifer, Kyle from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills made the same mistake with Morgan, exposing Morgan to the drama, exposing Morgan to the heat. And y'all, everybody ain't built for reality television, right? So sometimes we like to say, well, hell, he knew what he signed up for. Or hell, her husband or his girlfriend, not everybody. Some people can't handle that shit. It can be very stressful. But baby, I feel like they gonna dog the hell out of Evelyn this season. The young girls, that young energy. I'm waiting for Brittany to get down on it. But anywho, I want to talk about Jackie and Chantel. Jackie, I feel like the roosters or the chickens have come home. What's the saying, y'all? The chickens have come home to roast. The roosters have come home. Put it in the chat. Now y'all know I'm warming up. See, for those of you that don't know what's going on, buckle your seatbelts. The chickens have come home to crow, or the roosters have come home to crow. Jackie, your time is up. And let me tell you what I mean by your time is up. I think your skeletons are falling out the closet. What's up with you and your kids? What's up with you and your kids? What's up with your daughters being motherless daughters? You can't hide it no more. They have come home to roost. Thank you, American born. You can't hide it anymore. And before I really get into it all, sometimes we give Black mamas a pass in the Black community. It looks like you're a crappy mother. It looks like you're a crappy mother because ain't no way your kid's supposed to be hating you that much, but they ready to put hands on you. Something ain't right. Something ain't right in the milk and the butter, whatever it is. Now you dissed one, I thought, because, you know, the colorism of it all. And now you and Chantel finna throw hands. Now, I do not condone. I wouldn't throw hands with my mama. I wouldn't. Okay. But who am I? Shit. I can't tell nobody else what to do because I don't know the level of trauma that some daughters have been exposed to by the hands of their mother. She may be rightfully justified in throwing hands at the end of the season. So I don't know their full story, but Jackie, the chickens have come home to roost. I think it's something about you that everybody has been afraid to say. I think you have effed up relationships with your daughters. I think now it's time to fix it, or otherwise the rug is going to be pulled from underneath your feet. Ain't no freaking way your relationship with your kids is supposed to be in shambles like that. Either you're a narcissist, either you're a psychopath, a sociopath, you're something for your daughters to be ready to throw hands and put them paws on you. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So I just want to know what's up with Jackie's relationships with her daughters. For now, episode 1, she seems to be getting along with Chantel for now, but we do know that's going to change later in the season, okay? Now, it sounds like Chantel came to LA. According to Chantel, she moved to LA to establish somewhat like a baby gap modeling opportunity for her new baby who's 1 year old. Finally, we got somebody that's married to basketball, okay? We got somebody that's married to basketball. Welcome, gently, Koi. I see you. Welcome, Queen. So finally, I was like, damn, we finally got a basketball wife, okay? Good, refreshing, young girl. Got her a man, got her a husband coming on with a family. Okay, let's get it back together. So Chantel is actually married to an NBA player. And I like that. So far, we're starting off good, right? So according to Chantel, her relationship with her mom, who is Jackie, has been rocky. I'm like, okay, it's been rocky. I never knew that. I thought it was Takari, which is the darker skinned girl who said that Jackie mistreated her because she was the darker one. And she felt like Takari is Jackie's other daughter, y'all, that Jackie handed off to her mama to raise that one. Takari felt like Jackie was ashamed of her because she was chubby, she was dark, and being that Jackie was a basketball wife all up in the NBA and outside, she couldn't have no nappy-headed, dark, fat child along her side. Oh no, I got to make me a new light-skinned baby, a good-looking, pretty one with the likes of a Doug Christie. What is Jackie Christie with Doug Christie? So now we have Chantel, right? And we got the light-skinned boy. So off with you, the darker one. Listen, welcome to the palace. I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. Okay. So I never knew Chantel had a problem with her mama because they made it seem like the darker one was the crazy one. And it sounds like Jackie just may be the crazy one. And Jackie has aged real bad. Have y'all noticed that? Them demons eating her ass alive from the inside out. But let me move on. What's up with Jackie? What's up with you, Jackie? What's really going on? What's really going on with you, Jackie? I'm going to be watching Jackie. I'm going to be watching real closely. And I like to watch from afar, if you get my drift. Now, I want to talk about Evelyn just for a minute. Ain't nothing changed with Evelyn except that she's a grandmother. Ain't nothing changed. Listen to me closely with Evelyn, with the exception that she's a grandmother. Okay? That's all I want to say. I can turn off the mic. Jackie and Evelyn, lean in. Let's make this your last lap. Because it's time to pass the torch. Let your daughters have it. Let the young girls get it. Let these young hoes get it. Let them get in there and get some airtime, okay? Neither one of you have anything going on. Neither one of you, if the truth be told. And I'm not trying to be funny. And I love longevity with Black queens on the TV screen. Don't get it twisted. I don't like them messing up stuff on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I like the OGs. I feel like if you can age well into a show, keep going. But your time is up. Please let this be your last lap and go ahead and pass the torch to the young hoes, okay? Because both of you do not have a storyline. Evelyn, you've continued to harass and pick on Jennifer for what? We talking 10 years now? Girl, let it go. Let it go already. If it ain't Christian, and you would have found another reason. You made it about your daughter and her calling your daughter what? Let it go. The time is up. You too old to be sitting in shit this long. And you know what they say? The more you sit in shit, the more it stinks. Okay? You're not dating nobody. And that's fine if you choose to not do that, okay? But you should have taken notes from Lisa Ray and kept that man from the Queen's Court. And you could have been married now. I was married now. You could have been married now. You see, Lisa Ray spotted a good man. But you thought you could stay outside. And I ain't trying to be funny. No offense to anybody in my chat. You know I love y'all. You know I love you. But can I say what I really want to say? I need somebody to give me permission to say what I really want to say. Twitter, can I say what I really want to say for those of you that are tuned in? Maybe Twitter can give me permission to go ahead and lean in a little bit. What I really want to say, I'm not going to say until somebody gives me permission to say what I want to really. Okay, go ahead. All right, they say go ahead. Listen, I love everybody. But some of you light-skinned women age like white women. I listen, let me go ahead and get out. Oh, Queen Sheba. Listen, I'm just
I don't want to talk about it.
You just said I'm gonna talk about
Kill
it.
it. I get angry. I don't want to.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all know I love y'all over here. I love American Born. I love Queen Liz. I love Cat. I love them all. And they love me back. I love all my white women over here. They do. Ask them. We kiki. We have a good time. Now, y'all ain't gonna talk about them. I bet y'all won't. But some of you light-skinned mulattoes, you age like bananas. I'm sorry, Evelyn. And it's starting to show on your neck. Go on, get up out of here, you and Jackie. I should just drop the link, right? Or get my ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to say it. I was looking at Evelyn. I'm like, girl, it ain't giving what it was a few seasons ago. When you saying he'll get all night and you patted it down. I don't know, Evelyn. It ain't doing what it used to do, girl. So, in my opinion, I think Basketball Wives. I think you should keep I think this is a franchise that should keep a revolving roster, if you get what I'm saying, okay? Evelyn's a regular smegular now. That beauty ain't beauty. Evelyn looks like a regular girl to me now. Evelyn used to be striking, and she's not ugly. That's not what I'm saying. She's just regular smegular. Go ahead and get off TV and age well with your grandkids. That's all I'm saying. But Basketball Wives this is a franchise that should keep a revolving roster. Rotate them older ones out and get some of these newer girls in my opinion. Jennifer, like I said earlier, is one of the only ones who's aged well on this show in the mind, the body, and the spirit. And what I mean by that, Jennifer, Brandy's beautiful. Let's talk about Brandy. Brandy's beautiful too, but she do too much. She do too much makeup, too much this, too much that. You ain't got to do all that at a particular age because your beauty falls in your flaws. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what? Gently Coy, she said they should have asked Dre and Michelle to come back. Oh, that would be good. Oh, you know what? I don't think they got that kind of money no more. I don't think they got that Drea money. You get what I'm saying? And if Drea comes back, they're going to have to get Evelyn off because too many of them girls going to be jealous of Drea. They're going to be jealous of Drea. Too many of them going to be jealous of Drea. It's going to pose a problem. So if Drea comes in, we need to tag Evelyn out immediately. Okay? If Drea comes in, let me ask y'all this. If Drea comes in, who should we tag out? Because Drea ain't coming into this fucking drama. Drea has found her soft girl life. Drea eat her hot wings in peace. Drea over there cooking for that young nigga. Go, Drea. Drea over there peeling sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese, elbow macaroni made by her heavenly hands, frying chicken, putting roast on Sundays, cabbage, green beans, baked potatoes, cornbread, Southern cornbread. Drea ain't got time for this. So who we gonna tag out if we bring Drea in? That's how they gotta do it. Drea got a young baby. Drea above it. Drea has matured. Drea's a businesswoman. She ain't with all that. Okay? Now, rotate them old ones out. Get some of these newer young girls in. And what else? Let me say this. And I wasn't trying to come this hard on Evelyn, but Evelyn ain't shit. Let me tell you why I say that. Let that lady enjoy her marriage in peace. Damn. Let that lady enjoy her newlywed period. You really trying to come up off this girl by using her as your storyline, as your weak ass storyline. Come on, Evelyn, give it a break. Evelyn cannot keep Jennifer's name out of her mouth. Now, Brandy, here's the thing. I can't listen. Some of y'all swear y'all neutral. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to be involved. Then stay the fuck out of it. Brandy, you cannot be going back and forth, running your mouth. Shut it down. If you going to love on them both, don't be, she said this, she said that. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm sitting there watching Brandy. I said, damn, man, Brandy could have been further along in life, having other options besides basketball wives, but you let that man drag your mental health through the mud. You let that man have 100 bodies for, listen, you let that man go outside and get 100 bodies and there was no repercussions. There was no punishment. There was no retaliation. There was nothing. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Brandy and I'm like, I want to celebrate you, but I can't. It's the principality of it, Smokey, for me. It's the principality of it, Brandy. I can't. There's nothing to celebrate. You let that man drag you through the mud. Had that not been the case, I would have been saying that Brandy is also aging well into the show, but I can't do it. My heart won't let me. I can't. Had Brandy left sooner out of that whack ass, who would, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm the only one that lives under a rock. How many of you would allow your dude to go out and get 100 bodies on your time? On your time, 100 bodies on your time. And my thing is, how'd you know it was 100? How did y'all sit down and gather 100 names? That's crazy. And he recalled all of them? And ain't nobody got nothing? Ain't no odors going on? Your pH is still intact? Hell no. So, had she not allowed that man to do that to her, I would have said Brandy is aging well into the show. She would have been on fire on this show had she had some oomph, a damn spinal cord, a backbone, instead of leaning on a nigga because of his career and his name and his money. You let him drag you through the mud. Take your best years. Your best years. And now you busy chasing glory, trying to get that thing back. And what I mean, your young days back by way of basketball wives. Girl, now moving to LA, doing shit that you should have done a long time ago, out here looking crazy. Let the young girls have it. That's what I mean. Let the young girls have it. Now, I'm Team Jennifer for now. Let me make that very clear. The queen always picks a side. I don't tend to like to ride in the middle because my balance is not that good. I'm a pick a side ass girl. I've been picking sides, whether I say it or not. I pick sides and I sit back in my place and I mind my damn business. But for right now, I'm Team Jennifer. I'm old school. So I'm going to ride with Jennifer until she shows me otherwise. Period, point blank. Y'all got it? Y'all all right? So don't come over here if I continue to review this show and say you biased. I'm going to say go back. Season 12, episode 1. I told you I'm old school. Old school women like me tend to pick sides. We don't give a damn what you think. And I'm being sarcastic, y'all. I'm having fun. But right now, until Jennifer shows me otherwise, I'm going to ride with Jennifer, period. Now, let's talk about this damn Friendsgiving. Brittany Renner shows up. Okay. I'm watching her. Brittany say, I'm Muslim, but I'll still turn up. Girl, that's the whole point of becoming a damn Muslim. So you won't turn up. Okay? That's the whole point of asking Allah to come into your life so that you won't turn up. That's the whole point of giving over your ego to Allah so that he will cover you. He will turn up for you. But okay, I guess. Brittany Renner, she come in, she spoke to everybody except Evelyn. Come to find out, she said she wasn't feeling Evelyn, and she said it in her confessional. But here's my thing. She said it in her confessional, and she backed it up with her behavior. So I said, okay, I like this young one. Because she said what she said, and not only that, she backed it up with her behavior. I don't F with you, and then when I come in, I'm going to speak to everybody but you. She says she don't fuck with folks that she don't like. And I'm like, finally, somebody who ain't scared of these old ass women. Finally. And Chantel, so Brittany Renner storms out because she's like, it's just the energy, right? The energy's off. You know, when you walk in, she storms off. Jackie runs behind her. Chantel know her mama like a book, don't she? Chantel looks at her mama and say, listen, don't go over there being messy, stirring the pot and shit and getting shit started this early. Jackie said, no, I'm not. She's my guest. I'm paraphrasing. I'm just going to go check on her. Jackie, with your lying ass, Jackie took her messy ass in there. Jackie took her behind in there and did exactly what she said she was not going to do. Baby, Jackie hyped up Brittany Renner to come back out there and confront Evelyn. Everything. That lady just said she was not going to start no shit. Brittany felt that. She got up. She came back outside. And she confronted Evelyn. Now, hold on, bitch. She confronted Evelyn. Evelyn clocked in, and Evelyn said, "Are you done?" Now, let me say this. When Evelyn said, "Are you done?" it would have been go time for me. It's the principality of his smoking. It would have been go time for me, which is why I do not, I repeat, I do not break bread with women. Listen to me. I do not break bread, the gathering at the table, the holy bread, the eating of it all, the dinner, the lunches, the cheers. I do not break bread with women I do not like. I can work with you, but we not breaking the bread. And that's why I don't. I ain't checking for nobody that ain't checking for me. Me personally, because the first thing Black folks gonna ask you when you invite them somewhere, what's the first, hey, you want to come to Friendsgiving? Somebody put it in the chat. What's the first thing most Black people follow up with before we give you a yes or no? I'm gonna wait. Thank you, Kat. Who all coming? Who all going? Who all gonna be there? That would have been the first question. And as soon as I heard that Evelyn hoe ass was gonna be there, I would have politely declined. Who all gonna be there? Period. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're welcome. That's the first thing we do. So I would have already known Evelyn was there. And I'm like, nah, I'm not breaking bread with you. So anywho, I don't do that. I can work with you. But breaking bread with somebody I know that don't F with me and I don't F with them, probably not. Because once you've disrespected me, we're not breaking bread. I'm more apt to hold my peace online than I am in person. I'm more apt to be more patient and graceful online than I am in person. Because what you're not going to do is come in my space and be disruptive. My space is my space, and I ain't tiptoeing around nobody in my space, which is why we ask who all gonna be there. So Evelyn would have got that work that day. Season 12, episode 1, Queen Sheba done laid Evelyn the fuck out at Jackie's Friendsgiving. She would have got that work. Ain't no building and starting over. Because as we can see, they're gonna end up getting into it anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's why, Brittany, I get it. Okay, I'm glad she apologized, but y'all finna fall out anyway, as we can see with the season trailer. Now, I have a question. I don't know Ming Lee, and that's why I said I was gonna wait. I don't know Miss Ming Lee. She seems like a nice lady. But I know I think I've heard of her dating Rick Ross, maybe being a social media influencer. That's good, right? However you get it, you get it. But why are so many Black women making their faces look like Catwoman? Just out of curiosity. Why are so many Black women making their face look like Catwoman?
I don't care. I said what I said. I meant what I said.
Just curious. I'm not even trying to be funny. Why? It ain't right. I don't know, but let me move on. That was the first thing because I was stuck on that. Seriously. And let me talk about that turkey. That turkey looked disgusting. That looked raw and unfinished. That looked absolutely disgusting. I don't care, Jackie. I would have politely, I need everybody to cut a little piece. No, ma'am. It looked raw. It looked unfinished. And I have I ain't going to say that. Jackie, because, well, I can say what I want to say. It's my channel. It looked like white people meat. I'm sorry. I know I know American born can cook. I know Kat can cook, and I know Queen Liz can cook, and I know Debbie can cook. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the other white people. It looked like white people meat. And I do not eat white people meat. I was like, oh, that's white people meat. Y'all, that's an inside joke. That was, Jackie, I'm disappointed. You could have ordered a turkey from somewhere else. Girl, Popeyes. You could have ordered the turkey from Popeyes. You know, they sell turkeys during Thanksgiving. But anywho, Jackie is messy. Jackie is messy. As they were sitting there at Friendsgiving, I figured out what was happening. So Jackie messy ass pushed for Jennifer and Evelyn to talk, knowing that Evelyn was going to try and embarrass this girl, whether it's true or not. I'm not focused on no damn Christian. I ain't worried about him. He ain't no basketball wife. Where's your storyline, Evelyn? Evelyn stayed trying to embarrass this girl, whether it's physically trying to beat her up. And Jennifer has held her composure year after year after year after year. And I'm so proud of her. That's why I say she's aged well into the show. This is Friendsgiving. Calm it down. Damn. Can we get through the dinner? This ain't it, Evelyn. This ain't it, boo-boo. You trying too hard for a check. Way too hard, which tells me as a woman, because I know you're proud of your coochie, but this tells me as a woman, maybe them coochie checks ain't hitting like they used to. You supposed to be somewhere set up, and I mean set up, not sat up and married. You supposed to be somewhere married, sat up and married. You supposed to be somewhere with some lovely man talking about how cute your grandchildren are. But see, women, let me tell you about hoes that stay outside too long. Hoes that stay out too long forget that the clock is ticking. The clock do run out in every quarter. Girl, you're in the fourth quarter. The game is over for you, period. And when hoes stay out too long, they think they like the old niggas in the club. They think they still got it, but you the old nigga in the club and you the old hoe on the street. And ain't nobody want none of that no more. So you gon' have to take an average ass nigga. You gon' have to take an average ass nigga. It's a wrap. Ain't no more NFL money. Ain't no more NBA for you, boo-boo. Ain't no more. Ain't no more rappers. Look, Denitra, you know what I'm talking about. Denitra said, I have a friend like this. Them old hoes, let me tell you something. They forget the clock is running. You better ask Britt Edie. You see what she got stuck with, and there's no offense to her, to what she got. But people ain't choosing. They ain't choosing no old hoes. I don't know what you waiting on, Evelyn. Go ahead and grab you somebody. You can't have Daryl now. Daryl married. Daryl is married. Koi don't play that. That's all I'm saying. Baby, that's stock. Let me tell you, even if you could, I don't even think Evelyn could get a doctor if she wanted one. Beautiful lady. I know Koi. Koi said, my husband is taken. I know that's right, Koi. Shoot, you better come on. Koi said, don't play with me, Evelyn. This lady's supposed to be somewhere living a beautiful life with a nice looking, handsome man, strong man who's worked. He might still be working a little bit, nothing too extraneous, right? They traveling, they looking good like an older couple, right? Every now and then they come through on Basketball Wives just to support Shanice, keep the baby. She's somewhere in Paris eating bonbons. She don't want that. She want to pat her puss and talk about how good it is. And I don't think them coochie checks hitting like they used to hit. Instead, you're trying to be this thing of the past. I believe you ain't that girl no more. Beautiful woman, but you're not that girl. You're not that girl no more. Hell, both you and Jackie. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at Jackie. I was like, Lord have mercy. Beautiful women, but y'all not them girls no more. Go ahead and sit at home. Sit it out. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like they've timed out as it relates to their roles on this show. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. Evelyn doing the most for a check. She too old for that shit. Evelyn's about 50. How old is Evelyn? Somebody Google it for me real quick. How old is Evelyn? That's all I'm saying. And then Brandy turns to, so Evelyn's drilling down on Jennifer. Girl, enough is enough. She said, okay, I don't care. Okay, can we move on? Brandy turns to Jennifer and say, do you care? Jennifer, listen, you heard me. If I'm ever in that situation, don't do me like that. Y'all, if I say I don't care, let that ride in that moment. Don't try to bring no feeling or no emotion out of me, because right now I'm in fight mode. Jennifer was in fight mode. When you in fight mode, ain't no time to be showing no damn emotion to somebody across the table, especially a bitch that does not like you. Ain't no itch. no bitch who does not like me will have the pleasure of seeing me sweat. It's game time. It's go time. I don't care if I do care. Today, I don't. Child, please, you ain't getting no moment. And Evelyn is tired. She's played out with them old ass butterflies on her back. Girl, sit down somewhere. That's what I mean. Jackie too old to be hosting shit shows in her home at her big age. Girl, you should have said, hey, excuse me, not in my home. Not in my home. Because everybody understands the value of keeping your house free of disruptive energy. I don't care if it is for a television show, not in my home. Y'all go to somebody else's house and tear up their shit spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, but not mine. That's all I'm saying. Evelyn about to be 50. Still on some bullshit with butterflies on her back. Make it make sense. Let me go to commercial. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Hey, they mad because Jennifer got a young nigga. Yes, they mad because Drea got a young nigga. They mad. They mad. That's all that is. That girl took something. She made it work for her. She gonna help him clean up his past. And girl, you over there yelling about $1,500. Had that lady on the phone. Talking about $1,500. Carl ain't for Carl. You know what? Let me shut up. Shut up, Queen Sheba, because you might have some people on here from Houston that's listening. Girl, Carl is my son's dad. Don't nobody give a damn about Carl Peanut Head ass. And Jennifer did make a point. Shit, if you dumb enough to go online and buy $1,500 worth of Bitcoin, that's what y'all get. Trying to come up quick. You got God. You got God. Who in the hell gives over $1,500 freely? Somebody that's lazy, don't want to work, trying to come up real quick. Girl, ain't nobody finna flip nothing. You should have known that was a scam, likely. That's all I'm saying. I'm not justifying his actions, but what we not gonna do is sit here at a Friendsgiving and make this my fucking storyline on Basketball Wives. I wish the hell I would. So no, I don't care. Next. Now. And I'm glad that Jennifer took that mentality and took that attitude. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like we got to wrap it up, Jackie, Evelyn. If these women, these two women, Jackie and Evelyn, would lean into their reality, it could be a beautiful life for them. It could be a beautiful thing for them. They could become fan faves if they would lean into their lives and their ages. Let the young girls have the drama. Both Jackie and Evelyn should be above it now until and or unless somebody put their hands on you. But other than that, you should sit back. We should be seeing a different type of scenes from y'all, evolving, living it up, all that good stuff. Like I said, until somebody put their hands on you or crosses the line with your family. But they basically what I'm here to say is they mad. They mad because Jennifer got a young nigga. Let her live her life a little bit. Shit. Don't snatch her off her broom yet. And Jennifer, here's my thing to you. The only thing I didn't like you to me, I can pull receipts. Pull them. Pull them out. I need to see something. I want to see something real quick. Shut her down. Pull them out. Let's go. It's game time. You've been on Basketball Wife, sitting postured up for a long time now. Don't be talking shit if you ain't going to pull no receipts. Don't talk about what you got. Show it. That's all I'm saying with Jennifer. Brittany Renner, I don't know. You know, they showed a scene on the premiere of Basketball Wives, and this was on Instagram, and Brittany Renner did a red carpet thing with Kevin Gates standing behind her. She's giving homage to her husband. Okay, Brittany. Now, I don't know if Muslim women could actually get married without having a ceremony. Who am I? I'm asking, can they? But whatever. Okay. So, she's giving homage to her husband. She's talking about Kevin Gates and that he had the key to her heart. And you know what that reminded me of? Cassie, when she was on the red carpet and she said Diddy is her vault. And it reminded me of Cassie before we found out that Diddy was a monster behind closed doors. Now, we knew he was a monster with Kim Porter, right? We suspected. We heard rumors. But when she did all that, it reminded me of Cassie. Let me find out. And when she did that, I looked, I said, Kevin didn't even light up. No smile on his face. His eyes didn't light up. His spirit didn't light up. Nothing. I hate to say it, but I got a funny feeling. Well, I'm going to say it. Shit, it's my channel. I can say what I want to say. I feel like he's acting like he's her pimp. What's really going on underneath that jihad? He's acting like a pimp to me. But, let me say this in her favor. At least she ain't no punk. because she did not and will not back down from Evelyn. That's all I got for Basketball Wives season 12, episode 1. I think I'm gonna open up the link. I can say more. I can say a lot more, but I'm gonna hold my peace for now. I'm gonna hold my peace for now and see what y'all got. Give me 1 second. Now, I will say this. I want to keep it real. Chantel, this gonna sound real bad. Like I told you, I would break up a fight if I saw a mother and daughter fighting, but I would never, I would not hit my mom. I wouldn't. However, I don't know people's stories. I don't know the trauma. I don't know the abuse. I don't know nothing. Now, I probably listen, Chantel, I hope they break up you and your mom. But since y'all are on Basketball Wives, let me say this. Since y'all are on Basketball Wives, if you fight, y'all go. Now, if y'all gonna fight, go ahead and fight.
I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet, and I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something, if I get my hands on you, I promise you, you gonna know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition.
I'm wrong as hell, huh? I'm just saying. Don't come around me playing. If you gonna fight, y'all better throw hands. Otherwise, stop it. If you gonna fight, go ahead and fight now. Knuckle up. Square up. Ain't no sense of getting mad at something that almost happened. Hey, listen. I'm motherless daughters. Motherless daughters. I'm not here for it, but if that's what you on, that's what I'm on this season. I ain't saving nobody. I done tried to talk enough sense into people. If y'all gonna crash out, go ahead and crash out. Make it worth it. Make it worth it. That's all I gotta say. Let me go through some of my comments because some of y'all did have some good things to say. Listen, let me see. Cam, you are absolutely correct. Cam says Jennifer be paying Evelyn does. She does. She does. But she gonna have to eventually. I need a little bit more because here's the thing, Cam. There are certain entities, and when I'm talking about entities, demonic spirits, energies, possessed, that'll keep trying you when they think you weak. That'll keep trying you when they think you're scared of them. And every now and then, you got to let a bitch meet you. You got to let them meet you. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Gently Coy says, Jennifer know how these itches get down. Come with your receipts. That's all I'm saying. Coy. That's all I'm saying. Come with them. Put them out. Because they ain't going to spare you. They are not going to spare you. Long time ago, and I hate to bring up Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I'm going to bring up Love and Marriage Huntsville real quick. I'm going to give you an example why you don't spare a bitch that has threatened you. Let me tell you why. And pardon my language, y'all. We just having a good time. Destiny was talking crap about Sonny for a number of months. And then Sonny came out and say, I'm about to drop some receipts. I'm about to drop receipts and say why your husband really divorced you. Destiny Payton ran to the network. The network called Sonny. And Sonny didn't drop the receipts. Let me tell you something. She should have dropped the receipts. She should have dropped the receipts. And I remember saying, drop them, shit, because she ain't going to spare you. And she didn't drop them, and Destiny didn't spare her. Don't ever spare somebody that has threatened you. Don't spare them. If you got them receipts, drop them. We ain't saving nobody in 2025. That's all I'm saying. Right? That's all I'm saying. Anitra J says, which one of Jackie's daughters wrote that book? Her name is Takari. Takari. The one that Jackie discarded. Takari is her name. Oh, Andrea says she dating a mechanic because she need her car fixed. Is that all he fixing? Wait, is that the only reason you dating that mechanic? Because did he already fix your car? Or y'all working on that? Andrea, come on up here. I need to know. I'm nosy. Is the car fixed? Because if that's the only reason you dating him, you know you ain't got to stay if he already fixed the car. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You ain't got to stay if he already fixed the car. But anywho, and they fired her anyway. Who? Ms. Lou? Who? Who got fired? Hold on. Jackie, Mary Willis said, Jackie praised that girl all over her kids. Jackie had that coming. Listen, Miss Mary, I'm going to be tapped in, pulled up. I will be watching. It's all dysfunctional at this point. So we can't gather up an ounce of integrity now, since it's going to come down to mother and daughter. Y'all watch everybody else fight. Let them go. You get what I'm saying? We watch everybody else fight. We watch everybody else throw hands. They grown. They know better. Who am I to develop a sense of morality all of a sudden? Because listen, they knew. They know. That's all I'm saying. Queen Shib, you shouldn't be that way. Listen. Miss Curvy Cutie says, well, we all know Jackie didn't raise her daughter. She was chasing Doug in the NBA. Yep, and did. I think, well, I don't want to put that out there right now. I'm gonna wait. Asia Henry says, Jackie put Chantel on a pedestal and abused the darker skinned daughter. I saw this coming years ago. I knew Chantel was going to turn on her for triangulating her against her sister. We called it delayed hostility. I'm going to put it in the chat. Delayed hostility could be very dangerous. Hostility. Delayed hostility. Look it up if you don't believe me. That's somebody that, for whatever reason, that can be very dangerous. Hold on. Hostility. It's not good for you or the person. Hold on. Delayed hostility refers to experiencing anger or aggression at a time significantly after the provoking event, not immediately after. This can be a reaction to trauma, repressed emotions, or even as a way to protect oneself from overwhelming feelings. Causes of delayed hostility. The number one cause of delayed hostility is trauma, believe it or not. Jackie, that's why I said when I started off this live, I want to know what you did to your children. Because the fact that Chantel want to put hands on you and meant every word she said, and there's something there. But one of the top reasons for causes of delayed hostility is trauma. Individuals who have experienced severe trauma, such as physical or emotional neglect, accidents, or other distressing events, may develop delayed emotional responses as a coping mechanism to manage the overwhelming intensity of trauma. That's why I said, I don't know if I have the right to say, don't let them fight. The second cause of delayed hostility is repressed emotions. Sometimes people may suppress their anger or hostility for various reasons. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you, indirectly related to you, or not directly related to you. And it leads to a manifesting later in unexpected ways. Cognitive biases. Some individuals may interpret ambiguous social situations as intentionally hostile, leading to delayed aggressive reactions. Look it up. I love to put y'all on game. You be like, shit, some of you may have experienced it at a family dinner. Delayed hostility. Yeah. Look it up. Do a little research. See what you come up with. But look, that's all I got. We've been here for almost an hour. Welcome, everybody. This is my first time reviewing Basketball Wives. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Rapture Ready 777 says, Shani angry because of her sister. Give us more. Give us more. Yana says, I knew Jackie was an ish when she was putting that little girl on the treadmill when she was younger. That was torture. That was torture. Not because she put her on a treadmill, right? Let me not be so general, just in case, for people that are new here. The reason why I say that was torture to put her on a treadmill, not because she put her on a treadmill, is because of her heart posture and her agenda for putting her on a treadmill. It's not your what, it's your why. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not your what, it's your why. Always ask yourself, why am I doing this? And if your why is dark, then the act is wrong. Queen Andrea Belinda says, Queen, have you done Roa yet? Not the latest episode. I have not. I got you, though. I got you covered. I don't know if I want to do that one live or pre-recorded, but I got you. Doing Life with Nita G says Jackie's daughters resents her because, remember, Jackie followed Doug his entire career from game to game, city to city. So she was an absentee mother and her daughter's experience, not just absent. I agree with you. The question is, what happened while she was absent? You get what I'm saying? What happened while she was absent? I need the network. See, now here's the thing. It has to make sense to me. You can bring on the daughters, but let it make sense. Ask the deep questions. We need Shanice. We need to know how she became. Well, they said build up, what they call a Build-A-Bear. We need to know all that. We need to know. Don't just let them fight. Ask some questions. Throw some therapists in there. Get down on at VH1. Make it make sense to us. Oh, y'all want me to do Roa live? Okay, I got you. I got you. We'll do Roa live, period. Did she do the treadmill on air? What that mean? Thank you, Mary Willis. I see you. Thank you. What's treadmill on air? I can't answer because I don't know what it means. Yeah. And Doug is just a bump on the log. He's disconnected. He disconnected from that marriage a long time ago. Jackie is batshit crazy, in my opinion. I was going to wait to say it. I was going to wait further. I think something is wrong with her. I think something is severely wrong with her mentally. And I say that in the sweetest way. And she's getting paid for it. Something is wrong with that lady. I think she was abusive to her daughters when they were younger. I do. And I said what I said. Oh, thank you, too. Y'all, I'm a literal person. So when you said, was the treadmill on air? I was like, I ain't heard of that kind of treadmill. I was like, shoot, I don't know about them. You know, they come out with something new every day, but I don't know about that kind. I don't know. Oh, girl, what's the tea? Says Queen Sheba. She unsealed court papers have been shown. Oh, nah, girl. I thought you talking about basketball wives. Hold on. Y'all gotta inbox me stuff that's related to somebody else, okay? Because I don't want nobody. People will go back and say, oh, they said your name, and we ain't even said it in a bad way. So inbox me, okay? Not the daughter talking. Yeah, she put her on the treadmill and made her walk and wouldn't feed her or something. Come on, pageant mommy. I'm just saying. Hey, pageant mommy, you pulled back up. I remember you. Pageant mommy pulled up, baby. I don't know if they're getting a divorce. I don't think Jackie will allow Doug to get a divorce. I don't think Doug has a choice. He better sit down and somewhere, unless he gonna fake his death. That's the only way he getting out of that. Unless he gonna fake his death. Shit, he ain't going nowhere. Jackie probably be talking to this man
Happy shut your ass up Saturday. You already know the assignment. Pretty simple. Keep the petty on high heat. And if somebody starts talking that silly shit, it's shut your ass up. Petty-luya.
Jackie running around that mofo acting like mommy dearest. Doug gonna have to fake his death to get up out of that. And he gonna fly to Brazil, Colombia. He got a wife over there with a boat waiting on him. Trust, and believe. Exactly. Gently, Coy. Corey say, Jackie not gonna let Doug leave that marriage without a fight. Shit, Jackie is mommy dearest. Try to leave if you won't. He gonna literally have to fight her to get up out of there. Either fight her or fake his death. But that's okay. Listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. I don't want to drag it out. I know y'all are on lunch. Y'all probably got 3 minutes to get back. I hope you enjoy Basketball Wives, my recap, my live review. First one ever, y'all. First one ever. I hope you enjoyed it. Season 12, episode 1. We will be back. If you like it, let me know. I'll come back and do it. I'll watch it just for y'all. Okay. As long as it makes sense, I got you covered. And to all of the new people that pulled up to the palace, thank you all. Y'all have a beautiful Thursday. I will see you soon. Roa, my Real Housewives of Atlanta fans, I got you. You're up next. You're on deck. You're on deck. If there's anything else you want the queen to cover, you got to inbox me or let me know. But I got you. If it's a good show, I will cover it for you. Sometimes I lose views because it's new, but I got you. If I can make it make sense, I'm gonna give you some hell of a content. Y'all have a great day. Thank you everybody for pulling up. And listen, if you feel like you're a fan of the show and you know this shit inside and out, you want to tag team it with me. If you good, hit me up in my inbox. I just may give you your next shot. I might let you do that. All right. All right. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.
Listen at me and listen at me clearly. If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me. Okay?